Welcome back. Corbin here. Alright, today we're going to be rebuilding my dirt bike for the second time. And I got all my parts today. Well, not today, but I got all my parts. There's my timing chain. There's my master link for my timing chain. And there's my intake. And there's my exhaust for these valves. And then gaskets right here. My dad, off camera, put these new gaskets in, these green ones. And now we gotta put in this gasket. You gotta put in that gasket. And it goes right there where that is. So now I gotta take that out. Let me get a screwdriver to pop it out. Oh, that's dirty. Look at the difference to these. They're pretty different. But my dad worked on these for like 2 hours. Well, no, like 5 hours I meant. But, so what he did is he grabbed the valves like that. And he put polish on them. And then he put them through here. And then on the bottom, he grabbed it with the drill. And then like spun it, but it was really fast with the polish that it sort of just got the really clean fiber so that it wouldn't leak. And we think that it won't leak anymore because he did that so much. But now we got to clean that all this up and then put the new ring inside there and then start putting the rest of the bike back together. That's not working. That's a lot of gunk. I'm gonna get a little water on here. Got some water on there. And now we're gonna have to put it inside of here. Is that clean enough, Dad? That's real dirty.
See where these brown edges are in here?
Yeah.
We can just scrape those out because that's carbon buildup.
Right.
And that's what has stuff that won't seal up then. So you gotta rub it or, I don't know what we use it for. If you use a screwdriver, you know. Take a little bit of it off. Take this one. Because that'll help it seal up when you put the new one on. You won't have that debris in there.
Let me wipe all the excess. Because this is damp. That looks clean. Now we gotta put in the new exhaust piece. That's hard to put in.
I know how to line it up. And actually, I think I got a socket probably that big. If we got something that big, then we can get it to all go down at once, because otherwise you put one side in and the other side's longer. So hold that up. I'll see if I got a socket.
No, probably would work.
Like this, if I just tap this top.
Looks like it's going in.
Yeah. That edge that's out here. Get that pushed in and then it'll go.
Did it just pop in?
Pretty much. Looks like it rolled though here. See how it rolled down?
Yeah.
I'll take that back out. Make sure it goes in black because that'll give it the seal.
That looks messed
1,
up.
2, 3, 4. It's my birthday today.
It is my birthday today.
the seal separated up, so.
You messed it up?
Well, I've messed up a little bit, but we'll get it back in there. The bottom stayed nice. Top just changed a little. Flip it over and see if we can get it in there. See if I got any hard edges. And actually, we might put a little oil on it. That'll help it all slip in there. Because it was all dry, and like this is dry, so it won't slip.
Yep. We just got a little bit.
Ouch. Restarted again, that side popped up. Actually, if I can find something bigger. I don't know if I got anything that big.
You just put it flat again and then hit it with a sledgehammer to get it popping.
Oh, yeah, but kind of work it in and get started. So you know you're straight. So you're whacking it and then bending it all out of shape. You seen your last one how smashed and crimped that one was, so. I guess I have.
Yes, I see how small this is.
There, it's sunk down in there. I just gotta strip these edges a little bit.
Just about. Is that all the way in or not?
Just about. I gotta work a little bit here on this edge and then it should be all the way to the bottom. And then when you put your exhaust in there, that'll smash it flat.
Yep.
But yeah, it's in there now.
Now we gotta switch the timing chain. So we gotta.
Put the valves in his head first.
Well, we gotta check that first, but then we'll do the timing chain.
Then we'll work on timing chain after we get our valves back in here and check it.
And this is my sprocket that I was using. You see how beat up it is? It has like a double edge right there. You see it? And then it comes back like teeth a little bit, like there. That isn't that great of a sprocket, but the new one is a good one. So now we gotta put all the valves in. My dad already put in one. And now we gotta put those half pieces in. And then do it with the other side.
I still have that piece made. Yep. I said to put cardboard, paper towel in here, so it has a little bit of give, but it'll hold these in place when you shove that down. Since I don't have the
Proper
tool, this is the way you can do it without buying the proper tool.
You just get a socket and a paper towel. Now we're gonna have to do this with the other side. Now see how those pieces just popped in?
That's your valve retaining clips.
And that's the valve retaining clips. And now we gotta put in the exhaust valve.
That was the exhaust. This is
Intake.
Intake.
Oh, that bag says exhaust.
Oh, you know what your dad did? He put the wrong one in.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I said I thought it looked awful big. Now I gotta take it back out. I just put the wrong one in the wrong side.
You said egg in the bag said exhaust.
I know, I put the wrong one in.
Now we gotta take them out.
There's my big sledge. And this is how you can take them out. Take a socket that's big enough to go around those, and then you hit them. Yep, made a mistake. I'm like, boy, is that an awful big bow in there. I switched it to the other side where it belongs.
Hopefully it didn't mess up anything.
That's my retainer washer. In here. Your big spring, your small spring. Washer up there. And this is one retainer. And there's that one. And when you do this, you got to put something underneath it so when you push down on the valve, that the valve don't push out the bottom. Where did I put my glove? It wasn't good last time.
And hopefully it comes in good this time. Cause these.
But I put a glove on and a piece of pad in here so I can shove down on it really hard. And it worked again, so.
Just popped in. Now we gotta put the exhaust in.
Yep. Which is the smaller of the valves. So I could tell that I made a mistake because I put the big one in the small hole.
Or you would read the bag because we labeled them.
Well, that's how you can tell. See how they're supposed to sit all the way down in there. Now, we separated our parts and labeled them so we didn't get them
Mixed up like you did. But it probably wouldn't matter in the long run because they have all the same parts except from the valves.
Yeah. Well, they got different spring tension or whatever. I don't know what the difference is in their springs, so we'll keep them all the same. Yep, it's back in.
Popped in. Now we gotta check if it leaks.
Yeah, we'll check the seal.
We'll check the seal.
And we'll put the spark plug back in it, then you fill this full of water and you blow air in these.
And
if they bubble, you got a leak.
Yeah, the spark plug. Here's some water.
Tighten this in. Otherwise it'll keep it. Put your socket on this. And should be 18 millimeter socket. Oh, there it is.
I got the air. Now we gotta test.
Blow some air in it.
That one doesn't
see
leak.
any bubbles, so that side's good.
I think that's the intake. The intake didn't leak. Now does the exhaust leak?
Yep.
It leaks. That isn't good.
Well, we'll take it back, repolish it a little bit, and then we'll put it back in. So we're gonna pop it back out like we showed you, and then we'll put it back in after I clean it up again and see what it does. Okay.
Alright guys, so my dad cleaned it up with polish, and now we're going to show you that it's not really leaking too much. Just a very little bit. Just a very little bit, and the other side's always been good, so you'll probably just go with that because it was leaking a lot more at the very beginning. And then we'll have to split the timing chain and split this, and then put these links in and spin it around, put it in, take this gasket off, take this gasket off, put all the gaskets on, put it back together, and then put the rest of the bike back together. And now my dad's cleaning it up. And now we got to split the chain, right? Now we gotta split that
Yeah,
chain.
we're gonna split this chain without trying to get any gunk inside the motor, so I'm gonna grind it over here. I want a pair of gloves. So if I grind stuff, I don't tear my finger up.
There is a
Where's the grinder at?
grinder's right there.
Can you find my glue? Do you see it?
I
It was in my pocket.
don't see it.
It was in my pocket.
Alright.
It'll work.
Now we gotta grind it, and it's gonna be loud and really sparky. So I gotta step back so it's not so loud for you. He's getting an extension cord now, and then he's gonna grind the chain. So we're gonna cut a link, and then put a link with that, and then also cut this chain, and link them together, and then pull it through, and then take it out again, and then put it back to only this chain. And now we gotta grind it. And now we gotta get the pin out. Right the pin out.
Yeah, we gotta knock the pins out. And what you do is you grind these little, they squish these together, and then these are a little bit bigger in the hole, so if you grind it off, then you can push that pin out, and then you take the link out. Alright, the same measures. You grab it on its sides, right? Find a nice hard spot to
Now we gotta pop out the pins and then put the link in, and then start putting the rest, I think, together.
They do got a thing called a chain breaker. And I'll do the same thing, but as you see, I just punched them out. And the link comes out. Now your chain is actually separated.
Now we gotta get a link.
I haven't put a link in. We got one of those really small zip ties. You might just zip tie it together.
And then cut the zip tie. Alright, I guess we're not gonna use a link until the end.
I can zip tie this. The next one. We gotta break this other chain too.
Yeah, we gotta break that chain
And
there.
if you look, see the color change, that's the one that they pressed together. So,
We gotta break that one off.
yep, we're gonna grind that down, and then we'll break that. So we can hook that together, and then we'll end up putting the master link in this one.
Same thing with the chain. Like, pop out the links.
And usually when you pop them out, you kind of want a spot for these little things to go somewhere else, so there's like a hole underneath them. So when you hit them, the other part can leave. So I have to tighten it up too.
Can't you just hold it and hit it hard enough or no?
Yeah, probably. But you gotta have somewhere where that chain can go. So I'm gonna tighten this up so they're like really small, but I can still hold it in place, or I'll have you hold it and then I'll take this. You gotta hold it flat over the top of these holes, this gap,
Get it lined up and then I'll hold it.
like that. You know.
No, that chain's broken apart. Now we gotta put them together. Did you just drop one in there? Wait, I can get my finger in it. Alright. You want me to get it?
Yeah, if you can pull it out, that'd be great, but I don't know if you can pull it, because it should be on that. It should be on that sprocket on the bottom.
We'll just put a zip tie to that now.
Yeah, if I can get it through that hole.
I can.
And then we're going to zip tie to the other next one. And just wait. It's still there far enough I can get to it. Okay. Now where's our other chain? New chain?
Right there.
Other chain. And then I'm going to put this through the next one. Next one. And then when we
Pull it through.
use a Kickstarter, it'll make everything rotate. And we'll pull this chain through. And then when we get back up top, put our master link in it. And it should be good. I'll cut this off so I don't get you anything.
I can cut it real short.
That's alright.
Here, let me try one time. Second.
That scissors is not real good. Just don't get that little piece out in the motor. Okay, that went to the floor. Now you pull on. Okay. You.
Wait, this is difficult with the camera. There. Now you guys can see. Let me move that gasket. There it is.
You can show now.
So we'll use a Kickstarter to spin it all the way around.
And then there's our new chains all went all the way around. Let's get a side count. I'll just get that there.
Now we gotta put
Is that
a
the-
master link.
the-
Master link in.
That's this one
Now I gotta open this. Where's the scissors? Now I got to open this. Now I got all the pieces. I gotta connect them with the chain. What happened?
Now.
Now we gotta pop that in as well.
Okay.
Now we gotta put this piece on.
This
Where do you
is
get it?
not. There we go. Nope. Goes in. And now, when you put your master, when you put your clip in,
You want me to hold something?
the timing chain turns this way, so you put the round part on the part that goes forward like you would do it on your
Bike.
on your
Dirt bike.
dirt bike chain, because you want the leading edge to be around.
Or a four-wheeler and etc.
And then you just squeeze it into place, and it's linked together.
Now this is my new chain. And now I gotta take this gasket off.
You can let the chain drop down in there. We'll just turn the motor upside down and we'll get it back out. Now make sure you don't lose any of your rings or pieces or anything that's fitting in there.
There's no rings.
Well, do you see? We need to get this stuff all cleaned off, but there's a ring here on this one. I don't see. Looks like there should have been one on the other one too.
And then this is the right one, right? Or is that top?
No, this is the right one because it's got that compression ring.
Right.
That's right where your piston runs. But we gotta clean all this off first. So if you want to watch them clean that, otherwise, I'm thinking I should have had. So, I didn't see any of these. Where's that one? Oh, I guess that's
Oh,
different.
it's right here. Still. Because you see the size?
No, see, this one's bigger and it has that rubber piece. This one does not.
Oh. And that
So
was
this one is small, so that's where that one on that one. It didn't have that rubber O-ring on it. So we're just making sure we don't lose any pieces when we take care of this. But when we clean it, we gotta make sure we don't get anything down that hole too. So pulling that off of this
left
one, and I'm gonna set them up there just the way I take them off. And that's probably another one of those rings I didn't know where it went. That's probably one of those rubber rings that came with the gasket kit.
Yup. And if you don't know what that is, it would. Where is the?
Workbench is getting messy.
Yeah, it's back there, I think.
Where it went, Gordon.
We'll find that in a little bit. Oh, sure. No, that's a different peg.
Yeah, that was their sprocket.
Yeah. You'll probably find it shortly. Now we're just cleaning up the duck and all that.